I gotta be real. I stand here in front of this green screen behind me at least 2 days a week. And I'm recording all these videos to put out great content, great informative, great educational content for you guys. And then the funny part is that when I have to come think about something that's not real estate content related and think about myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Today, I am just going to share with you a story. I grew up in the Seattle area, so I know pretty much Pierce County, King County, and Snohomish County real well. I've lived in all three of them. This particular client was relocating here from California, which has been several of my clients this year, actually. I met them at their Airbnb. Now, their Airbnb was in Northgate, okay, and I live in Bonnie Lake. I was like already running late, so I was kind of flustered because traffic was bad. You just never know what traffic is gonna look like when you are going through downtown Seattle. I had GPS, I had Google Maps on, and it gave me the little, the estimated time to get there. And then, have you ever had it where you drive and it just keeps getting later and later? Well, yeah, that was this night. My clients were here from California. They were up here for a weekend. We had this whole weekend of tours planned, and I was bound and determined to find them a home because they had been searching for quite a while. And it's really hard to relocate to another state. They got here and I missed their turn into their Airbnb and I pulled a U-ey. And the reality is I probably could have gone up a little bit further and pulled a U-ey, or maybe just turned and got around the block and turned in again. But no, I was in a hurry because GPS had me all wrong and Google Maps had me kept going and going and going. Here's the funny story. I pulled a U-ey. As I turned, I heard something go pop. And I thought maybe I had rolled over something, pulled into the driveway and got out, and I was like, oh yeah, let's just get in the car. And my client is right there and he's like, Lynea, you know that you just hit a curb, right? And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. We keep going. Alert light or alert indicator on my dashboard flashed. What happened? And I get outside and I see that my front tire was, the air was just gone out of my tire. I was so embarrassed. I'm still embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to even tell the story. I said, well, okay, do you mind driving? Fortunately, I have amazing clients and I have good relationships with all of them. I felt okay. I was a little embarrassed. Well, we get to the first house and I had just gotten a new phone. I was already flustered from the traffic and from popping my tire and having to have my client drive. We get to the first house, I got my new phone, I opened up the eKey app so I could actually get into the house. Suddenly, my brain capacity forgot my PIN. I'm sitting there frantically trying to figure out, how do I access the house? How do I get into the house? Let me try to reset my PIN. Let me do this. And so I went onto the website to try to reset my eKey PIN. Yeah, locked myself out. I'm like, oh God, this night cannot get any worse. I mean, it can't get any worse. Told my clients, we might just have to start over tomorrow. Yes, of course. Why don't you come back to our place? Then I had to call AAA to get my car towed, but then I could only get it towed to a local place because towing it from Northgate to Bonnie Lake was significantly long. I've been waiting. They were so kind and they invited me in, offered me a glass of wine. We had some good laughs and played some card games, and finally I caught an Uber and got home. Moral of the story is, when you get flustered and things don't go your way, sometimes you just gotta start over. Sometimes you just gotta kick back, drink a glass of wine, and start over the next day. And guess what? We went on a tour for a few other homes that weekend, and we found their home. So it all worked out in the end. It was great, although it was a little embarrassing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whether you're buying a home or selling a home, it all starts with a dream. Let's dream together.